Hello everyone, this is Dr. Neeta and I welcome you all to our lesson 2 session of our meditation workshop. So let's begin with today's session. In today's session, we are going to discuss about positions and postures during meditation. Positions and postures. As you gain experience in the practice of meditation, you'll find that certain meditation position works the best for you, and because of this, they make your meditation time of contemplation and reflection the best it can be. However, at this stage, your meditation journey, you should try out different meditation positions in order to find the best positions for you personally. So it is recommended that you find your own best way. Now the thing is, if you'll go for difficult postures, it might be actually it might possible that rather than getting into this meditative state, you are just feeling pain and you are not comfortable, you are not relaxed, and because of that, actually you could not gain that meditative step. So the most important objective during your meditation should be achieving the state of that relaxation wherein your mind is calm and there are no crowded thoughts within your mind. So that is what is actually we want, that thoughtless process or that particular state of mind wherein you are stable. The thing is, you need to practice all the different kind of positions, whether it is seating. In seating there are again different kind of positions like full lotus, half lotus, Indian style. So all these different kind of positions are there. Even supine positions are there. Within that you can have half Alexander supine or full Alexander supine. Those who are having the problems, back problems, they may lie down. So it's based on you what kind of style, what kind of postures you are choosing while meditating. Please remember that there is no right or wrong position to use for meditation. It is what works best for you, that you find comfortable and that you do not find distracting. That is what is the basic aim behind going into the discussion of positions and postures before starting with the actual practice of meditation. So let's move ahead. The first position is lotus position. So sitting on the floor, take your right leg and fold it at the knee until your right ankle is high up on your left thighs. Then fold your left leg at the knee and cross it on top of your right leg, resting the ankle high up on your left thigh. Place both hands extended straight out with elbows almost locked, just as shown in the figure. Palms face the ceiling and curl your pointer finger and thumb until they touch at the tip. Keep your spine straightened and lower your chin until it touches your chest. So this is what is the exact full lotus position that you need to take during meditation. If and only if you find it comfortable, sit in this position. If you don't find it that much comfortable, in that case, we are moving on to the next position during meditation. So this is another position which is called as half lotus position. This meditation position is an alternative to the full lotus position. You can use this as a part of your development toward the full lotus position. That is, if you are determined to achieve the full lotus position eventually. Sitting on the floor, take your right leg and fold it at the knee until your right ankle is high up or on your left thigh. Then fold your left leg at the knee but keep it on the floor so that left ankle touches the right knee. Place both hands extended straight out with elbows almost locked. Place palm and finger as for the full lotus position. So it is, the hand position is very similar, only there is one change at the left leg position. So you can see if tentatively you'd like to go for full lotus. In that case, firstly you need to practice half lotus. So once you start practicing half lotus and you find it comfortable, then you move on to the full lotus. So this is how you can actually start your practice with half lotus position during your meditation practice. It is Indian style. Simply, some meditation requires an erect spine. Kundalini meditations are a type of meditation that requires sitting with an erect spine posture. In the case where you need to be sitting, but your knee or hips are too tight for lotus or half lotus, go with Indian style then. So this is how actually we sit during our lunchtime or whenever we are sitting at the on the floor. So that is what is Indian style, which is very simple. For Indian style, sit on the floor and bend your right leg until your right ankle is touching your left thigh, just above your knee, but your right ankle is just touching the floor. Cross your left shin over your right shin, or so that the left ankle touches the right lower thigh while the ankle still touches the floor. Place both hands extended straight out with the elbows almost locked. Palms and fingers may be as the other position. It is important to keep your spine straightened in the vertical position and lower your chin until it touches your chest. So exactly how it's shown in the figure. So this is how Indian style you can use for your meditation practice. The next is Alexander semi-supine position or lying down position. If you do suffer with serious back problem, or if you are teaching meditation to someone who is facing some back problem, then I suggest lying down to meditate. Make sure that your head is resting on something firm and egg padded. Do not use soft comfortable pillows. A relatively firm cushion is the best option, or a firm foam block. If you are lying on a carpeted surface, it is sensible to have a folded blanket or a thin layer of a foam cushioning, about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeter thick between your body and the floor. Now, whenever you are actually suggesting lying down position, be very sure that the client is not very much tired, because in that case they may easily go to sleep. Even not tired, in that case also, if lying down position you are suggesting for meditation, there are chances that they may go to sleep rather than achieving the meditative state. So in that case you need to be very attentive while you are actually giving this kind of position. So actually, rather than allowing them for comfortable position, comfortable in the sense foam cushion, foam pillows, so rather than that, give them simple yoga mat wherein it is not very easy to fall asleep. That is what is first precaution. Then rather than soft pillow, you should give them some block of uh, another thing which is not that much soft, but it is giving some support to the neck. And meanwhile you need to give them some kind of commentary so that they are more focused on your voice rather than just wandering in the thoughts and may fall into sleep. So you need to just look at these 2 3 things whenever you are giving this kind of or suggesting this kind of position for meditation practice. Now we are going on to another topic. So we'll discuss 7 points of meditation posture. So first point is the sitting position, preferably the lotus position. But take a note of what we have already discussed concerning posture difficulties. So actually, lotus position is the most preferable position. But even if you find it difficult, in that case, that is not a problem. Whichever positions you are taking, you are comfortable with, that you may choose. The second point is the position of your back should be straight but not tense or tight. Always this you should keep in mind that your back needs to be straight. If your back is not straight, actually achieving the result from meditation is very difficult. But it should not be that much straight that you are feeling tense or very tight feeling. So it no, you should be relaxed, but your back needs to be straight so that all your chakras needs to be aligned in one position and properly. Actually you should achieve that state of mind. That is what is our aim while meditating. So this second point is very important, that your position of your back posture needs to be straight. Third point, the position of your shoulders should be back little. Raise your shoulders up to your ear and then roll them back so that your shoulder blade move downward. This motion helps to guide the upper body in a position. So whenever you are practicing meditation, at that moment of time you may do this shoulder exercise. Just move it toward your ear, and so that you could actually achieve that backward shoulder position. So at the same time, whenever your back is straight, keep in mind that your shoulders also needs to be a little back. The position of our hands. There are three methods. First is, for general relaxation, your hands are in your lap, not too low, with the right hand in the left hand palms up and the thumb touching. So that is how you may have first position for the palm. Secondly, for determination, your hands are flat, palm down, resting one hand on each knee. So it's a very simple thing wherein your hands are raised up in the upper direction and it just resting on your knee. The next position for palms is for stimulation, which activates and frees the energy system of the body, especially the body, speech and mind. Each hand has the thumb touching the base of the ring finger and the finger closed firmly, not too tight, around the thumb, and the hand resting palm down on each knee. So this is how you may do the position either of 4A, 4B or 4C. Whichever you find comfortable, you may choose one of the palm position and take care of first 3 points regarding postures while meditating. Now we will see the 7 points of meditation posture. Continue. So fifth point is, the position of your neck is held tall while lightly tilting the skull down just a few millimeters by gently bringing it into in your chin. Ensure the balance of the skull is maintained over the neck. The position of your eyes. There are three methods again. The eye looks down, following the tip of your nose. The eyes are gently closed. The eyes look straight ahead, but very slightly lower than level or lower than the horizon. The position of your mouth and tongue. Your mouth can either be closed or just slightly open, so air can escape, as if you were saying softly, later, ah. The tongue is relaxed in a natural position, or the tip of tongue can lightly touch the roof of the mouth just behind the area where gums meet the upper front teeth. This is called as Jiva Bandha in Sanskrit. So these are the 7 different points you need to take care in your postures while meditating. Your hand movement, your eye movement, your neck posture, your mouth posture, everything very deeply we have seen, so that you should actually achieve the meditative state very comfortably, because all these things are very important whenever you are considering the meditation practice. So if now you would like to become the trainer of meditation, all these things you need to check with my very minute details, because up till now you might have done different kind of meditations, but actually whenever you are going into the deep research related to our mind, to actually achieve that state of mind, we need to take care of all these minute details very keenly so that we should get the best result whenever we are going through that therapy. So let's start with another point. 3-point instructions. So first point is meditation is not meditation unless you make it a habit. When meditation practice become habitual, then it becomes true meditation. So once in a while if you're doing, then it's not called meditation. Actually you should practice it on daily basis and it should become your habit. Then and then only you are a true meditator. Otherwise you are not real in the real term, that kind of meditator who is actually experiencing that state of mind on daily basis. So habit on practicing it on daily basis is very very important. Then second point is you have to spin the twisted yarn or string of the mind, not too tight or not too loose. Too tight, it will be too hard and it will break, and too loose, it will be too soft and it will also break. When you find this balance of mental tension, this becomes meditation. Now, some people actually start at the very initial stage that they got into that state of mind wherein they become thoughtless. It's not possible actually. We need to practice it on daily basis, and we should not be very hard with ourselves, because the thing, if we become too strict with our mind, then our mind will become stubborn and it will restrict yourself to get that state wherein you feel that comfort and that relaxation. So you should not be too hard and you should not be too soft. You should be balanced whenever you are practicing meditation. Third point, if you do not stir water, it settles and remain clear. If you do not disturb the mind, it will settle and become peaceful and free. When you achieve this state, this is meditation. So you all know, whenever the water is disturbed, you can't see what's lying beneath the level of water. But whenever you find still water, actually it's become clear. Their particles settle down, and the clarity, with that clarity you can see what's lying beneath the water level very clearly, and it becomes crystal clear. In the same way, whenever your mind gets stable, actually you can directly see what's lying in the subconscious, and you become so stable that all the decision making, problem solving, everything becomes so accurate that you don't get into those state of stress, frustration, depression. That will not happen because now you have achieved the state which is called as meditation. So these are very important points about the instruction whenever you are starting and you are teaching to your students. At that moment of time, you need to make these points very, very clear, that it is not like they are doing the program of 10 days or 15 days. During this period they may do it on daily basis, but later on if they are not practicing it and if they are not making it a habit, in that case they may lose that kind of results whichever they would like to achieve from this practice. So that is what is very important, and these the instructions you need to give to your students also. Now meditation exercise we'll see. So sit in your chosen meditation position and adjust your body until you feel that position is just right for you. So whichever you find, Indian style, half lotus, full lotus, or lying down, whichever position you find more comfortable, just sit or lie down into that position. Then observe the 7 points of meditation. So you need to check with your leg position, your palm position, your hand position, your shoulder, your mouth, chin, everything, whichever minute details we have seen in the last to last slide, all those points we have to check with the posture and position. Then we need to observe to our breathing pattern. Then allow all odd and extraneous thoughts to pass through your mind without paying attention to them or focusing on them in any way at all. Then continue in this way for 15 minutes. Allow yourself to refocus on your surroundings. Then get up, stretch, and continue with your daily affairs. So, this is how 15 minutes daily you have to practice meditation. If you are having guided meditation, visualization, that is okay. Otherwise, simply you need to just look into the activity of mind. You need to just see what are all things your mind is actually doing, what kind of thoughts are coming in your mind, what kind or how many thoughts you're getting within a moment. So that's how actually just note the activity of mind, different kind of activity. Be aware whenever you are trying to achieve that state. Be aware. Otherwise, simply I'll tell you some of the techniques with which you can do it very effectively. That is counting technique. Now initially you may start counting from 50 to 0. Always it needs to be back counting. Then gradually you increase the time and you make it 100 to 0. Now this is what is counting of your breath, but that breathe needs to be slower, very slow. It should not be like very fast you are breathing and you actually saying that you are made, then it will not be meditation practice actually. So this is silva meditation practice wherein you just focus on your breathing and simultaneously you are counting. So that's how one thought will remain at a time because you are counting. So that's why one thought at a time and not comfortably, like not, I'm not telling you in ascending order, I'm telling you in the descending orders. Now if the order missed, in that case you have to restart it again. Now for example you are doing it from 50 to 0 and in between you, when you are counting, you just forgot and your mind wanders somewhere else. So to again back to track, you have to start it from 50, not from that particular number. That is how your mind will remain on track and it will not go here and there, wander into another thoughts. So that's one way wherein rather than using guided meditation, because again always we need some kind of track if you are using guided meditation. So your mind needs to get that discipline that if you'd like to achieve the state, there is no another sources available. Even in that case you could meditate yourself and your mind should listen to yourself whatever you want to do with your mind. So that kind of discipline if you want to do with your mind, in that case these all techniques are very effective. So you may try such kind of techniques for exercising or practicing your meditation. So this is what is simple we have seen in this presentation. We have seen full lotus meditation, we have seen half lotus meditation position, we have seen semi-supine position, and then we have also discussed instructions, and then finally we have seen how to meditate. So these are all things we have seen in today's presentation. So this much for this presentation. Thank you very much.